Now, first of all, sorry for any audio quality issues you may end up hearing, because I'm staying in a hotel in Essex and I've completely forgot to pack the microphone I use with my phone. And also sorry for the lack of inactivity over the past week, mainly because I haven't really, I'd like to say I haven't been able to make it to it, but really I've just chosen not to go anywhere because there's not really been anywhere else in my area other than Swindon. I was going to go to Maesteg, but they ended up being further away than I thought. Anyway, let's not dawdle on for any much longer. Let's get on with last month in UK Funfairs. So hello and welcome to the February 2023 instalment of last month in UK Funfairs. So this was the month, we managed to see the fairs returning, and it was obviously always so good to have them back in, and I have no idea how to open this thing up. As I said earlier, I am staying in a hotel in Essex at the moment. I did try and see if there was anything happening around the area, but instead I will be going to Clacton Pier, and I'm probably there right now. I'll probably have just been there on the day of recording this. So stuff from there will actually be going on the Theme Park Euphoria YouTube channel, and we'll all be available to watch there, and I'll try and get as much as I can from it really. But let's not dawdle anymore, and let's just see what's been happening with the events.
After running for 40 years, City of Lincoln Council has made the decision to not only cancel the city's Christmas market for this year, but also scrap it for future years. They claim that the reasons for this decision was due to the event becoming too popular for the safety of their guests by becoming difficult to manage the number of guests, as well as to put the event's £260,000 budget towards events and so-called cultural programs, which will occur in the city throughout the year. Weymouth Town Council have made a decision to scrap the fair hosted by Edward Danta Sr. in the summer, not allowing it to go ahead. They have allowed it to take place in March and April, but will not allow it to happen in the summer due to the council claiming to have had complaints about so-called persistent antisocial behaviour. It was later revealed that the decision was made after what turned out to be just one complaint made. It is understood that the town council are reviewing the decision after receiving backlash from the people of Weymouth as well as the industry and enthusiasts.
Now, before we get to the new ride, sorry for the sudden voice change that you will end up hearing. That was because of a new method I used to do the voiceovers. Ended up switching, and the voice that I used last month, now I have to pay a monthly subscription to use it, so I don't really want to support that. I'm going to look into alternative solutions and have a look and see, but anyway, let's just see what's been happening with new rides.
PWS rides have shown off the latest Sizzler, which has some pretty unique colours. The client at time these were posted was not being publicly named as of yet, but it would later be revealed that I was built for Henry Danta, who placed the ride in Barry Island Pleasure Park. Keeping on topic with PWS, as they have shown off photos showing the progress of their 5th Super Trooper being built. This one with all blue accents hasn't been confirmed who it is being built for, but we are looking forward to seeing how the final product will look. The UK's 11th outwards facing ConFolding Group Extreme recently arrived and debuted in the UK.
This one, called Chaos, was originally believed to be built for Denzel Danta, but ended up being for Wesley Gill, who debuted with the ride at a Wadlington's fair in Bradford. Denzel has gotten the next machine of the same name, which we will include in next month's report.
And finally, on to some ride changes that have happened during the UK, during the last month. Sorry about that.
First off, we would like to clear some rumors about David John Rowland's No Limit KMG inversion being sold to a buyer in France. We had reports of the ride still being in the yard from comments on a couple of Facebook posts. However, Rowland's Funfair later confirmed that little David still owns the inversion and is undergoing major refurbishment as we speak. The refurb should include a new color scheme, brand new splats and an improved lighting package. After advertising it as for sale for a while, Charles Deakin Super Bowl has been exported after being sold to the Cantarini family in Italy. The new owner first opened with the ride, which was built by Keith Emmett in 1998 in the city of Capua, located on the Italian province of Caserta. There is potential Charles is also looking at buying something that is a rare example in the UK. We won't spoil it to avoid speculation. Darren Church has sold his for-trade waltzer-named Scream Machine to James Robinson. He first made his appearance with the ride at the Harrogate Indoor Fun Fair, which took place at the Yorkshire Events Centre. Billy Wynn and Shelby Bills have sold their Sabina Matterhorn named Too Fast Too Furious to Scottish showman Grant Wallace. So far we have received no news on where Grant will first be taking the ride, but we wish him the best of luck with it. Perrin Print has purchased the KMG Speed named Extreme from Breen Theme Park in Somerset. After 11 seasons in the park, it will join the travelling circuit once it has come out of the paint shop and has undergone a major refurbishment by the new owner. We hope this won't confuse people with the other almost identical former Breen Speed of the same name built in 2005, currently owned by Perrin Matthews. Well, how about that? Both former Breen boosters named Extreme are both owned by a man named Perrin. Ryan Spencer has sold his Lakin waltzer named Rhythm Master to Scottish showman Rodney Jr. and Kieran Johnston. This is another ride where we have no news as to when and where the new owner will first be taking it. John Simons and Charles Holden have sold their Fabry booster to Stephen Cubbins and Reed and Nathan Holland. The ride, which spent its time at Prince Park in Towin, will now travel with the new owners under the name Triangle Amusements. We somehow didn't receive the news on this until the month. But back in November 2022, A.B. Morris had sold his technical park ejection seat named Power Shot to Kenny Raywood after nearly 20 years, owned by the family. We have received some news as to what A.B. has gotten in favor should be included in next month's episode. And with all that, back to the studio.
And that's it for the February 2023 instalment of This Month in UK Funfairs. Now, I know I've been a little bit rusty, mainly because I'm still exhausted and recovering after a family wedding that just recently took place. It literally happened the day before recording this, so I'm still rusty, still recovering, because it was a hell of a day. Now, there may be a little bit of inactivity from us within the next week, because the next fair we will be going to will be the Chipping Sodbury Spring Walk. We were actually planning on doing Stamford, Midland and Peterborough, but unfortunately, due to circumstances beyond our control, I'm not going to be able to make it there. But anyway, until the Chipping Sodbury videos, thank you so much for watching, and see you later.